Chapter 18, Prayer of Hapu. O my Lord of wisdom, I have been laid low by sickness and smitten by every disaster that can befall a mortal man. No priest or diviner and no wise man can deliver me by purification and rites from the great wrath which has descended upon me. I have prayed, I have made sacrifices, I have chanted in procession, I have paid all due tributes, and I have not cheated any man. Yet, though everything I have done was good, all men avoid me because of the presence of evil about me and the shadow of misfortune that hovers overhead. Am I a man deluded in thought? Can it be that the things men dream to be good are evil in the light of your greater insight and understanding? My plowlands and pastures are like a woman without a husband, and I diligently search my heart to discover wherein I have failed, that this should be my lot, and I pray of powers and causes beyond my understanding. O my God, illuminate my heart with wisdom, even as your glorious shield lightens our path through the day. I seek an answer so that I may understand, but I am mocked by the muteness of silence. I speak from the inner recesses of my heart and say, how shall I commune with my God? Where shall I seek him? What offerings will he accept? I ask others, but they know not. I seek the counsel of the wise, but they talk in riddles. I am told that my wickedness is the barrier between us, but what have I ever done to hurt you? What could I, a mere mortal man, do to have ill effect upon the greatest of all divinities? If in my ignorance I did wrong in your sight, it was not my will, it was an illusion, it was thoughtlessness, bad temper, or beer. The weak are led astray by stronger men. Even when asleep, men are led astray to sin. Therefore, O mighty one, overlook my errors. How shall I call upon you, O my God? I who have served you well, I who am the ever loyal and loving one, I who have remained constant under oppression and adversity. I have faith, though not without doubt, yet I am not dismayed. I can see that the progress man needs both, for he who has but one unleavened with the other is easily misled. Though no sign has ever been given me, I am no cast down, for I have known one who has enjoyed the full splendor of inner vision and the communicating ability. Where do we differ, he and I, in your sight? I search my heart truly, and I find no great wrong done to others. What small wickedness I have committed have been done in hot-headed haste, or while led astray by strong drink, or in thoughtlessness. I have never willfully done harm to another fellow being. What is there in man that sends his thoughts afar, seeking the unknown? Who first struck the spark of life and sent it forth on the mission to fill the earth with its glorious burning flame? My pen sets down these words, and behind the pen is my hand. Behind the hand are my heart and will, and behind them my loving spirit. What stands at the other end of the chain, reaching upward from these words? Can it be that man is unable to see you, are the directing power within his thoughts, because his thoughts are themselves within you? Is it that the within cannot see the without, though the without sees the within? Are my thoughts in a tangled skein which I lack the ability to unravel? Though not a scribe, I write because my father wrote, yet I am not a learned man. Can it be that things hidden from me are known to other men? Whatever directs the thoughts of men does not leave them free from doubt. It arises strongly when a man dies, for some say he still is, while others say he is not. Which, O my God, is true? Teach me, let me know, that I may tell it unto all men. Is there an inborn thing in man which never dies? Is there an everlasting part in men, or are they all heirs of decay? Men seek assurance and are told to have faith. They want a substantial God they can see, and therefore make an idol of wood or stone. Can this be so very wrong? Men need a rule of life, something in which they can repose absolute trust. They want sincerity and love. I cannot blame you, my God, if you have turned your back on men, for they have deserted the path of righteousness shown them by the men of olden times. Truth is with us no more, and men choose the pleasant paths of ignorance in preference to the more austere and profitable one. The pure worship which once filled this land and guided its people has fallen prey to greedy and ambitious men. Its cornerstone is no longer the rigorous life of devoted service which brings its own revelation. Its centerpiece is no longer the dark chamber of austerity where great spirits sought the light, but the pomp of elaborate but empty ceremonial and futile sacrifice. It is a thing of well-organized but barren ritual, the perverted tool of unscrupulous priests. The temples have become refuges for those who seek to avoid the trials of life. How can such as they ever be true servants of my God? Where, except from among them, can he find servants? I see, I understand, but my God, it is hard for one who suffers, such as I, to face the truth without bitterness. Am I, who did not ask to enter this place of sorrows, to suffer for the wrongdoing and ignorance of others? Is there no dividing line between those who remain loyal and those who have deserted you? Perhaps this, too, I understand, for are we not taught that all our brothers and men stand and fall with their kindred? I do not erase the words I have inscribed with heavy heart and a spirit overburdened with grief and perplexity, for through the enveloping mists of sorrow I perceive a light dimly. This is my message to those who follow and who may be tossed on the turbulent waters of despondency and despair, my pitiful contribution to the great total of inherited wisdom. If you seek God and find him not, then the blame lies with men and not with God. For the spirit of man has begotten something which has stepped between to stop the ears of the everlasting inner man. He is blinded by the thick mummy wrappings of muttered ritual and vain ceremonial, misled by ignorant and hypocritical priests. Yet God is still merciful, for knowing those destined for darkness and terror and the life to come, he showers success and good fortune upon them here. Knowing those destined for life as glorious ones, he further refines and tests them with sorrow and affliction, that their glory may be greater. I know, for in declaring my trust by setting forth these things, my heart has suddenly been filled with an indescribable light of spiritual illumination, and now I know greater things beyond any hint of doubt. I too am awakened.